Dude, I looked away for 2 seconds, bro, because I was starting off the stream, and we are literally just ripping heads, bro. Hold my hand, David. I'm scared, bro. All right, bro. Come on now. Nah, yo. Oh, I was about to say, dude. I thought that we just broke past all-time highs, dude. We are going crazy right now, bro. What is going on? Okay. Well, anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good morning, man. And yeah, let's pretty much get this going. Pretty much. So yeah, today I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We have been having an insane week. You guys know how I am around Fridays. Typically, when we have a really nice week, I tend to just take it slow on a Friday, just so I don't give back as much profits, or I just don't risk anything going into the weekend, right? After such a good week, right? So, and by the way, yeah, that's the indicator marking out the settle. That's not me giving out if you guys any plays yet. Yeah, of course. But yeah, today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This entire week, we've used the indicator that we've been building, a little bit, not as much as I wanted to, like pretty much solely off the indicator only. So I kind of wanted, since today we have pretty good price action, I really just want to keep the indicator active and see what we can do with it. To see if if everything that we're building and planning out and everything is going to plan. All right, guys. Now, keep in mind, once again, if you guys are tuning to the stream, this is not me that we're looking for shorts yet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The indicator is showing a short setup because it has a pretty valid fair. I'm not gonna say valid. It has a gap. It's like the size of my pinky, but it's really small. So I personally wouldn't trade off of this just because the gap is pretty much non-existent. But the indicator is detecting it, so that's why it's displaying it. I'm personally not gonna trade it, so ignore this. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn it off just for now. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, coming to market open today, really nice open. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But yeah, today, like I said, I'm gonna most likely take it slow. My PNL on the week is really nice. I'm really happy with it. And once again, guys, we have been crushing it these last few weeks, man. It's been amazing, dude. I'm praying that we can continue on this winning streak, because the amount of payouts that you guys have been getting recently is like every day it's like 5 new payouts from 5 different members. You know what I mean? It's insane, right? So hopefully we can continue this winning streak as long as possible. But yeah, we have been blessed with another amazing week of only winning trades, very nice profits and all that good stuff. So like I said, for today, obviously I'm here on the live trading. I'm not here to waste your guys' time. If I see something, obviously we're gonna try to trade it. If not, I'll commentate behind it if you guys want to trade it. But yeah, for the most part, I kind of just want to backtest the indicator for today and see what we can work with and see what it wants to display. You know what I mean? Anyways, I did see, as I was starting the stream, I did see a lot of you guys. Wait, before I do anything, let me start my stream on YouTube. What's good, YouTube guys? What's up, man? What's up? All right, let me put out that I'm live here on YouTube. Before we form any setups. Okay, let me see. In fact, let me go over to my go live button. Okay, there you go. Put out that I'm live on YouTube real quick before we get any setups here and we miss it. All right, there we go. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, coming to market open, guys. Honestly, really nice open. We have to admit on this, right? Really nice open, really consistent open. I love the volume, I love the momentum, and everything. So coming to market open, what we can see that we're doing obviously is we went ahead and took out this London high up here. We took out this Asia high up here, and now we're working with a possible DOL sweep from this external high over here at 25,367.75. All right, now, obviously, I don't know if it's going to be a DOL sweep, but what I do know is that sellers... Oh, wait, hold on. My mom texted me 1 sec. Okay, there you go. My bad. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? When your mom texts you, bro, you got to respond. Anyways, so... coming into market open once again, yeah, the DOL sweep and everything, or at least we're trying to get it. But one thing that we know for sure is that we have an imbalance in the markets that isn't really completed yet. We still need to wait about 2 minutes and 20 seconds for this candle to close. But what we do have here is if you guys measure this 5-minute candle, it is 56.50 points, which obviously you guys know the deal. Anything above 40 points marks it out as a valid imbalance. Now, the problem is obviously we haven't closed a fair value gap. We don't know if we're going to close it. We don't know if we're going to get a random sell-off to the downside. All right. So what I want to see here is coming into market open, if price is able to sweep this 367 level of liquidity, maybe 394. I'm going to work with 367 is the one that we have to work with. But if we can start sweeping this and start showing some selling interest into an inverse off of this, we can most definitely look to take shorts into lower. Now, obviously, the problem is, like I said, is we don't know if this gap is going to close. All right, 6-7. Yep. 6-7. But yeah, let me see. Hold on, text me real quick. But there you go. Oh, see. Okay, there you go. Anyways, so yeah. Now, honestly, I really like the volume in the market. A part of me doesn't want to trade today for myself. I really want to stay cash and just call it a week with the profits that I have. So I'm going to start leaning more towards a commentary trade for the Friday. And like I said, for today, I really just want to focus on seeing how the indicator is able to lay everything out and all that good stuff, which already is showing the game plan that we want to see. Obviously, we still need to close the fair value gap and everything. But for the most part, it is reading everything correctly. So obviously, like I said, for today, I'm not saying that I'm not going to lay out setups. I'm not saying that I'm not going to give out trades or that stuff. But for me, I kind of want to stay cash for myself. I'm really happy with the profits from this week. So yeah, I kind of want to call it for myself. But if you guys obviously still want to trade, I'm going to give you guys trades that I would take any day of the week. All right, so give me a second, guys. Let me start typing up a little bit of a game plan here. So give me 1 second. I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to lock in. And yeah, coming into... Okay, looking, I have to be quick at the 5-minute time frame. You can see that NQ just, oh my god, we're still ripping. Just finished taking out most of the DOL to the upside, including the London high DOL, Asia high DOL, and the external high DOL. Now, I'm still trying to find the stable, or I'm still trying to find the stable bias in the market that we can work with all morning. But for now, I'm mainly looking to see if price is able to hold below the most recent level of DOL being taken out. All right, let me catch up with this. Okay, so now I'm still trying to find the stable bias in the market that we can work with all morning. But for now, I'm mainly looking to see if price is able to hold below the most recent level of liquidity. Right, being taken out. If we can get the reaction that we want to see, which would be a DOL sweep to the downside, this will allow us to form a bearish bias and expect lower as the morning goes on. On the 5-minute time frame, I'm looking to see if sellers can step in around this range with enough control and aggression inverse this 5-minute bullish FEG that I laid out on the chart to look to target the DOL to the downside at, okay, so if we expect downside, obviously we're still pumping up a little bit here. We're more than likely about to take out all-time highs. If we're able to see that, if we're able to see some downside today, we would want to ideally target. Oof, these targets are pretty far. I'm not gonna lie, but we would have 25,288.75, then 25,274. 274.75. Then we would have the final liquidity at the London low. We would target the drawn liquidity to the downside at and the London low DOL at 25,251. Okay, let me proofread real quick. Let me read this real quick before something happens here in the market. Okay, so coming into the New York Open, I'm loving the way that NQ is currently moving. Check out what I'm seeing and what we could possibly trade. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ just finished taking out most of the DOL to the upside, including the London high drawn liquidity, Asia high drawn liquidity, and the external high drawn liquidity. Forgot to put high. External high drawn liquidity. Now I'm still trying to find a stable bias in the market that we can work with all morning. But for now, I'm mainly looking to see if price is able to hold below the most recent level of liquidity that's been taken out, which would be this external high that I'm showing on the chart. If we can get a reaction, if we can get the reaction that we want to see, which would be a DO sweep to the downside, this will allow us to form a bearish bias and expect lower as the morning goes on. On the 5-minute time frame, I'm looking to see if sellers can step in around this range with enough control and aggression to inverse this 5-minute bullish fair value gap, and we flipped candle red to green. I mean green to red. That I laid out on the chart to target the drawn liquidity below at 25.3 and the London. Okay, yeah, perfect. So surprisingly, we got the flip sooner. Oh my god, we're actually selling. No, I didn't mean to download it. No, not the time to download images. Oh my, no. Okay. What is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna change my layout because I actually might want to trade this. Oh my, yo, what is going on? Hold up. I gotta put this out quick. What is going on? What the? Yo, guys. Is anyone gonna take this? I might. I'm telling myself I'm not gonna trade today because I'm really green on the week. But this is very tempting. I don't know if you guys news. Oh, news. That's right. Dude, I don't even have time to check it, bro. Guys, pay attention to charts. I'm gonna stick to I'm gonna stick to commentary. I'm gonna tell myself. But if you guys are gonna trade this, obviously just watch it. We are getting a lot of selling pressure below the inverse. Obviously, the more we're able to hold below this inverse, I would say, guys, look for a later entry. If we're able to break below 342, shorts would be amazing. Oh, there it is. But yeah, so I'm assuming a lot of you guys are gonna be getting into this. But dude, where did the selling come from? Hold on. Oh, and by the way, so if we're gonna be looking to trade this, which obviously the indicator found for us, which is amazing, so that's another really nice backtesting session there. Use a 35-point stop loss if you're gonna be using this, just because the volume is so crazy. Now, let me check up what the hell is happening with the news. Hold up. Oh, and little do you know I have no storage on my phone, so I can't even open Twitter, so I gotta use my laptop. Hold up, guys. Walter Bloomberg. Trump 5 p.m. event is lowering drug costs. There's no news on anything crazy, but guys, we are selling off like, whew. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the indicator just so it's not like super. Are we in? Like I said, for today, I'm gonna stay cash for today. But you guys saw the game plan. Did anyone take it by chance? I know it happened really quick, so I'm not expecting everyone to take it. Honestly, I kind of regret not taking it for myself, but my rules are my rules. I told myself I was gonna stay cash today. But did anyone take it? Yes. Wait. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a poll. Let me know real quick if you guys are in this, or if you took it, or if you took profits. I don't know. Are you in the shorts? Yes. No. All right. Okay, guys. I put a poll real quick. Let me know. 10 minis. Nah. Yo, chill. Let me know if you guys real quick. Let me check up on the news. Let me see what we sold off real quick. Give me a second. By the way, did we see 30 points? No, we didn't. Okay. One sec. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Wait, guys, we have 10 a.m. news in 8 minutes. We have UOM consumer sentiment inflation. Yeah, we have news coming out in 8 minutes from now. But what made the market sell off so hard? And by the way, guys, if I sound a little bit far away from my mic, oh wait, let me see. It can be yeah, it can be drug costs and drug prices. That doesn't really do anything. Hold up. Okay. Let me see. Isn't the government shutdown? No. The red folder that's coming out, it's not government data. It's a third party data that comes out. It's called prelim. Prelim UOM consumer sentiment. So yeah, it comes out in 6 minutes from now. So if this trade is able to hold, obviously we are selling off quite a bit. If this trade is able to hold for the next 6 minutes, obviously expect some more volume in the next candle. All right, guys. So if you guys obviously don't want to hold most, if not all of your contracts for the news, you guys can always take profits a little bit earlier, to obviously take off the risk. All right, guys. So it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Remember, I'm commentating behind this trade for today. Like I said at the start of the stream, I'm personally not going to trade for today because I'm super green on the week and I just don't want to risk giving back profits on a Friday. But if you guys don't really care about that and you guys want to trade, by all means, take the trade idea. All right. But yeah. Let me see. I'm really curious because this happened yesterday with ES, I think, where we sold off out of nowhere for literally no reason. So I want to know why exactly this happened. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys are in the short and obviously everyone in here should be green right now as you speak. Maybe not a lot, maybe a lot depending on your sizing. But if you guys do not want to hold for the 10 a.m. news, guys, you guys need to get out before 10 a.m. All right, because obviously when 10 a.m. sparks, whether the news is really bullish or really bearish, it's going to make the markets go crazy. All right, you got out for 620. Yeah. Like I said, guys, if you guys do want to get out at these lows and all that stuff before the news comes out, guys, the news is coming out in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. I was about to say, I think the news is coming out right now. Guys, in 5 minutes, the news. So once again, I'm gonna keep repeating it. If you guys want to get out for very small profits because this trade is actually riskier than what we expected, obviously click the button. Okay, guys. But if you guys want to risk it and want to gamble, or in a way, it's a gamble because we don't know if the news is gonna be bullish or bearish. Um, then you guys know where to go from there. You know what I mean? But yeah, we are currently sitting near the lows, which is not anything super crazy. And ES is also selling off. ES also inverse the fair value cap as well, which is a really good sign. And we have room for lower. So I do believe that we're gonna go lower. Obviously, the news can completely change this whole outcome. So once again, guys, I'm gonna repeat it once again. If you guys are in, and if you guys, which everyone should be green. If you're green, once again, everyone should be green. If you don't want to hold for the news and you don't want to risk it, please just take some profits, if not all profits right now, and maybe hold a runner at break even or something. I know we're not super green because the market isn't super like selling off a lot. But once again, it's because of the news. All right. But yeah. Is Davis still in? No, I never took it. Like I said, I'm doing commentary today. I'm really green on the week, so I'm pretty much done for the week. So I'm just commentating for you guys if you guys want to catch a trade for a Friday. I'm out. Let me see. Risk made little. Made 175. Thank you. I made 550. So a lot of you guys are getting out. How many of you guys type a quick one in the chat if you guys are gonna hold past the news? You made 650. So close to passing my eval. Guys, type a one in the chat if you guys are gonna be holding past news. I got out, don't want to risk it. Okay, so and by the way, so for the people getting out, I'm assuming you guys are green. I'm not on right now. The indicator. Yeah, dude, the indicator caught it, bro. The indicator caught it beautifully. Yeah, guys, news is coming out in 3 minutes. Obviously, hopefully we're not able to pull back too much because the volume looks really crazy. Um, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are getting out in the green, which is beautiful. Break even trade for me. Okay, not bad. At least you're not risking red. Does the indicator take news into account? No. That part right there, I feel like would be really hard to code. I'm out. Took it at break even because of news. Don't worry, bro. Let me see. I got out at 115. Profit still. Thankful 100%, bro. Can we re-enter off bearish news? I mean, probably not. Because when the news comes out, it's probably gonna be priced in already. Like it's gonna go straight down. Nothing for you today. Yeah, nothing for me today either. This trade is kind of a little bit messy though. But a lot of you guys, I'm seeing that a lot of you guys took it, some in the green, some in the break even. But at least no one is red. So that's what matters. But anyways, guys, news is coming out in about 2 minutes from now. Yeah, in exactly 2 minutes. So we're gonna see for the people holding, at least, we're gonna see if this thing is able to go down. I got it with a small gain. Yeah, like I said, it's better safe than sorry. But for those risking the news, I'm praying for you guys, man. It's not gonna be super, super crazy. Like expect like a pretty big candle, but not a huge candle like a CPI candle. Break even for me? Don't worry about it, bro. It's better than red. This trade looked really good. Just we had to take news into account coming out in 2 minutes. So obviously, we had to sell, or at least for most people, it's better safe than sorry. But yeah, let's see what the news does. But for the most part, most of you guys are green, correct? Let me see. Hold up. I'm gonna do a quick poll before it comes out. Create a poll. Hold up. Are you green or break even if you took this? Green, break even. All right, guys. Real quick, react to the poll in the chat. Let me see if you guys are green. Orbit is green. Oh my, yo, you're holding. Okay, so I'm assuming you're holding for the news, which is coming out in a minute. Hopefully, we don't pull back too high up into the stop loss for those holding. Let me see, 40 votes. Okay, so yeah, 70% of you guys are green, which is beautiful. Okay, perfect. And then some of you guys are break even. You're holding red? Okay, so you guys are holding for the news. All right, let's see what we do with the news then. It's coming out in 40 seconds. Hopefully some bearish news to pull us down. But I mean, hey, we'll see. Once again, we can't really predict or like really know what the news is gonna do. So it's really all a matter of waiting and pretty much getting lucky with that one. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Hopefully we don't pull back too much into the stop loss before the news comes out. I'm hoping we be green. Well, we were. To be fair, we kind of were. That's why a lot of people took profits before the news came out. Obviously, it depends on your stop loss, but dude, this trade all in all was pretty messy, bro. It happened so quick and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see. All right, news is out. Let's see what we do here. Do we sell off? Do we pump up? Or do we do absolutely nothing? Let's see. Did the report come out yet? It's still pending. Okay, one came out. I think it came out bullish. Yeah, I think it came out bullish for those holding. For those that took the risk on the news. Well, to be fair, for those holding, we still haven't hit the stop loss. So I don't know if it's really bullish or bearish. I mean, the number came out green. But let's see how the market reacts. Give it a second though. Give it a second. It never hit any profit target. No, it didn't. But remember, as you guys got in the trade, I told you guys, for those that want to play safe, to probably take profits a little bit early. I repeated like 7 times. Because of the news. If you guys are still holding, obviously you guys should still be in the trade. Because obviously it hasn't hit the 35-point stop, which I don't know if it will or not, because depending on the news, it's not really reacting all that crazy. But yeah, if you guys are still win, I mean, obviously we can still hold it. So if you guys, I was gonna say if you guys wanted to re-enter off the green to red, I mean, maybe you could. Okay, we're selling off a little bit. So yeah, if you guys are still in, then you guys should be good here. Dude, all in all, messy trade, guys. Really, really messy trade, dude. It happened so quick. But yeah. Please fix your mic. No, it's because, dude, I tell you guys this every stream. Every time I look away, because I'm looking at my laptop to read the news. Obviously, oh my god. Glad I held. Well, to be fair, like I said, it never really hit the stop loss. So. Wow, that was a really nice sell-off. I guess the news was bearish. But that's weird. But I mean, okay. Well, for the people that held, I mean, I guess you guys got a little bit more rewarded than people that sold a little bit earlier. But yeah. But by the way, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of overthinking a little bit behind this one. I know it was a commentary type of trade, but since it happened so fast, I personally feel like it's a messy one. Guys, was this trade easy to catch, or were you guys good? And by the way, yeah, if you guys are obviously still in, make sure you guys start trimming out and obviously start scaling out of 1-to-1. But guys, please rate this trade like on a scale of like how easy it was to catch. Was it too fast? Was it messy? Like, just rate it for me, because obviously I need to take in the feedback to know how to improve it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, this one, out of all the trades that we've caught this week, has been a little bit messy, in my opinion. In my opinion, but you guys be the judge. Obviously, you guys were the one that took the trade. You know what I mean? You guys were the ones that took the trade. Let me see. I'm gonna open up the chat in just a split second, guys. Give me 1 sec. Let me kind of put this out in our P server. And let's see if we can even continue lower it for those holding, of course. Oh my god, I forgot to put this. Hold up, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm really curious to see how you guys actually ended up going about this. Okay, let me open up the chat. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys are green. I didn't take it because I missed it. Let me catch up with the chat. Hold up. So let me see. Okay. So someone said easy. Someone said risky as fuck. Easy to catch. Easy to catch. A 3. Re-entered. Finished up 870. Maybe too much for a PA account. Maybe a little bit. Messy. Too fast. Took it because it was too fast. Okay, so it's like mixed. So a lot of people ended up catching it really quick, and some people ended up catching it really late. But for the most part, I mean, how are you guys doing on it? Let me see, because I'm seeing a lot of you guys are green on this one. David, should I post a $42 win in the pot? Dude, if you want to, go ahead, bro. I mean, fuck it, bro. Any dollar made from trading is always a good dollar. Haven't trimmed yet. Pray for. Okay, no, come on now, bro. Okay, seriously though, we hit a 1-to-1, bro. At that point, now you're really gambling it. You know what I mean? Now, bro, we hit a 1-to-1, bro. At least take half. You know what I mean? At least take half of that 35-point mark, and you know what I mean. Be happy with your wins there or with your gains. Bro, my TP got edged. What are you targeting? Market close on Monday. Yes, guys, the markets are closed on Monday for Columbus Day. Blast, is the inverse below risky? Are you talking about like this extremely small 5-minute candle? Yes, it's not even a fair value. No, don't even bother trading this one. Don't even bother. Oh, the 15-minute. Honestly, no. I mean, to be fair, we are selling off. We still have the DOL sweep. We have the selling pressure coming in, and we still have room for lower. Now, is your risk reward going to be good? Maybe not the best, but it's good enough. Yeah, it's 30 points. It's good enough. I mean, if you want to risk 30 points in a volatile market, obviously you're not going to have as much breathing room behind the trade, but you can still definitely take it off that 15-minute inverse if we hold below. Obviously, right now we're kind of wicking above, so I don't know if you entered or not. But yeah, for the people that entered off the 5-minute, for the most part, I'm seeing a pretty good amount of people are mostly green. Some people might have sold early or whatever on this pullback up here. But if you guys use the 35-point stop loss, it realistically never really hit the stop loss. Obviously, it's easier said than done because I didn't take the trade for myself, so I don't know who you guys entered. But looking at the chart, I mean, it was just a pretty heavy pullback, but not enough to get you out of the trade. So if you guys held through the news, or if you guys sold early before the news came out, you guys should either be pretty green or just break even. All right. Realistically, no one should be red. I mean, I don't really see why you would be red on this one, but you guys can always explain to me. What's a good re-entry point? Honestly, maybe the 15-minute, like I think his name's Eric. Like Eric said, you can also re-enter off the 15-minute. It's not so bad. Obviously, wait for a little bit more selling pressure to obviously hold below the 15-minute. It's just that your price target would be not very ideal. I mean, you're looking at a maximum a 30-point price target for the first target, which isn't bad. It's almost a 1-to-1. But with this type of price action, you would realistically want to be using a 35-point stop loss. I got break even for $4 profit. I didn't scale, which was a mistake. Don't worry about it, bro. Like I said, this trade was overall, it was a really good trade. Like, I like the way that the chart was lined up and everything, but it was way too quick. So yeah, I will admit it was a pretty messy trade. Now, obviously, if you guys are holding past the news, obviously you guys saw that we saw 35 points on the trade, so you guys should start moving your stop loss to break even. It's a no-brainer. We're at a 1-to-1. So around this range, you guys should be getting stopped out of break even around here. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of want to stay on stream for a little bit longer. Like I said, this trade, wasn't I like the setup, but it wasn't my favorite in the way of how we executed it. When I was typing the commentary, like literally as I clicked enter, it sold off. So yeah, you guys should be getting stopped out of break even sometime around here. So yeah, that's pretty much that trade done. But honestly, I don't think I want to finish for the day. I feel like I want to commentate behind one more trade, a cleaner trade for you guys. What do you guys think? Or are you guys gonna start getting off? You got stopped out of break even? Yeah, everyone should be getting stopped out of break even going forward. If you guys held, like I said, if you guys held past the news, you guys should have seen 35 points on the trade for a one-to-one risk reward, and then obviously scale out here and then move your stop loss to break even. So you guys should be good. Another, all right. And then for the people that are still in with no trim, we need to fix something. All right, guys, because we saw the one-to-one, man. We need to fix that. All right. Obviously, I'm hoping that we're able to shoot back down for you guys, but yeah, the indicator is really working. Okay, yeah. So let's mention now real quick. Yeah, this indicator is insane, guys. So it ended up finding, so literally the whole game plan that we had laid out, right, guys? So once again, let me show you guys, right? So you guys remember, as we came into the stream and we found the setup, um, right over here, you guys can see that I pretty much ended up telling you guys, like, hey, we're mainly looking for a deal sweep from the external high above, followed with selling pressure, to be able to inverse this 5-minute bullish rally gap, to then be able to target 25,288, 25,274, and 25,251. Now, looking at the indicator, once again, pay attention to the chart. Looking at the indicator, what it was able to find was literally what we were doing, right? So it was the deal sweep, the selling pressure into the inverse, with our targets being at 25,288, 25,274, and 25,251. So the indicator literally read our minds. Like it had the same exact game plan. It's insane, guys. Insane. So we're getting closer and closer to being done with it. We're fixing a whole bunch of stuff. And the more that we fix it, the closer that we get to finishing it, guys. So I'm super, super excited. We're this close, guys. But for the most part, it's pretty much ready to start finding trades. Obviously, I still need to backtest it a little bit more to see if it's able to find consistent trades. But as we go on, I mean, look, if you look at the 15-minute, I'm assuming it found one here. Yep, even the 15-minute, it's right there. So it's even giving you another entry model. Just in case you guys might have missed the 5-minute, you guys can also enter off the 15-minute one as well. All right, so all in all, bro, this indicator is coming out insane. It literally found the winning trade that we caught today, or that you guys caught today. I didn't catch it because I didn't trade it. But the ones that you guys ended up catching, which was NQ shorts, it found it perfect and even laid it out on your screen on where to enter, what to target, and so on, guys. So I'm super, super excited, man. Let me see. David, thoughts on shorts on the 15-minute time frame? Honestly, it looks really good on paper in terms of like our confirmations. The way that we have the DOL sweep, the way that we have the selling pressure and everything, and the way that we have room for lower, I'm really, really liking the idea of taking shorts. The only thing that I just don't like is the current momentum in the market. Obviously, after news came out, the market is kind of a little bit choppy. So the people that entered off the 5-minute time frame, obviously you guys were able to take profits, thankfully, down here, but now you guys would have gotten stopped at a break even, right? Why? Because the market is very, very choppy right now. All right. So all in all, bro, it looks good, but it could look a little bit better in terms of momentum. So if you guys do want to wait for a re-entry into lower, if the selling pressure continues, you could still look to inverse this 15-minute bullish rally gap over here. All right, guys. But yeah. Now, once again, one thing I will say is a lot of you guys are getting off. So I'm assuming a lot of you guys are done for the day and you guys are green. But before you guys get off, if you guys are still in here, please do me a huge favor, guys, and post your profits over in the profit channel. Although this trade was a little bit messy, it was still a pretty green trade for a one-to-one risk reward. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead. All right, another one. Don't worry, bro. I'm gonna try to look for another trade. Don't worry, bro. But yeah, here. One sec, guys. Let me go ahead and put this out real quick. Yeah, dude. I honestly don't even like today. I know that a lot of you guys are green and all that stuff based off this trade, but I'm more excited on the fact that the indicator is coming like all together. Um, like slowly but surely. Like it's literally laying out everything that we need, bro. Are we taking this? Taking what? What are we taking? There's nothing in the market right now, bro. We're waiting on the next setup. What price on the 15 minute are we looking for? We're mainly looking to see if we can inverse, like hold below this inverse on the 15 minute. So it would mainly just look like 319, 320. But yeah, that'll be the game plan. Oh, I thought no. I never said that. I never said that. But yeah, once again, if you guys are green on the day, guys, do me that favor and go post your profits over in the profit channel. Like I said, although it was a pretty messy trade, still, it worked out in our favor. So yeah, definitely not the best looking trade of the week, though. We can agree on that. Let me see, bro. I didn't have enough time to mark out the fair value gap or price targets, but I saw your indicator marked it out and instantly followed, bro. That's what I was saying, bro. Let me see. Signing off. Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm don't worry. I'm working on passing my eval. Once purchased, how many accounts am I allowed to purchase? Up to 20. On Apex is up to 20. Are you in a trade? No, I'm not trading for myself. I'm not trading today. I told you guys this at the start of the stream. My P&L on the week is extremely green. I'm really happy with what I made for the week. So I just don't want to risk giving anything back to the markets today. It's just part of my rules. You know what I mean? I don't really trade on Fridays as often because, dude, let me tell you, bro, from experience, I'm sure we can all agree, being red on a Friday is one of the worst like feelings in the world, right? So I just don't. It's like mentally draining as well. So I on Fridays I typically just either back test or I just do commentary. And today we're doing both. We're back testing the indicator and we're doing commentary, which ended up resulting in a beautiful 35 point trade to the downside. Let me see. I have $700 left. Wait, you made 1,593 on the week. Beautiful. For me, I'm up $1,093 on the week, I believe. Around there. It's 1,090 something. So 1,000. So if you multiply that by 10 accounts, which is what I traded this entire week, it's over 10K, which is insane. You know what I mean? So I'm extremely grateful for every penny made in the markets. You know what I mean? Let me see. I have $700 left on my eval. How much should I risk for my next trade? I kind of want to pass this and get a payout soon. Dude, if you have $700 left on your eval, bro, you could just do like 10 micros and you should be good, bro. Yeah, 10 micros. Actually, no. Do like if you have $700 left, you obviously don't want to be oversizing um to pass it because obviously one losing trade and you're back at square one. So if anything, bro, just stick to 10 micros, bro. Obviously stick to your risk reward plan. And with one or two winning trades, bro, you should be good, bro. So yeah, just do 10 micros. David, is the 15-minute setup a valid setup? Honestly, yes, it is for now. But there's something about this price that I'm not liking. It's not extremely stable on the 5 minute time frame. So if anything, if you're gonna take it, do it at your own risk. Honestly, I wouldn't really say it's not my favorite setup in terms of volume. Like this, yes, we're selling off, and yes, we're about to inverse the fair value gap, and yes, we have room for lower. But please know the risk behind this specific setup, because if you look at the 5 minute time frame, look at what we're dealing with, right? Chop, 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 chop. All right, guys. So obviously, it's not the most stable volume, but if you guys do want to take this inverse off the 15 minute, by all means, do it. But at your own risk. You guys know what our bias is. You guys know exactly what we're targeting to the downside, which is 288. So if you guys want to do it, by all means, like I said, go for it. All right. If you guys really like this 15 minute, but for me, it's not my favorite setup. Like the setup is there, yes, but it's just not stable. You know what I mean? But I mean, so far, I mean, if you guys would have entered while I've been speaking, you guys should be green, right? We're sending off quite a bit to the downside here. So all in all, pretty good regardless. You know what I mean? But yeah, just the idea that the indicator is able to find these guys is, bro, it makes me so happy, bro, because this can really change the whole future of our trading. Mainly for you guys, because a lot of you guys, sometimes you guys just don't know what to look for in the chart, or you just don't understand the overall strategy. It will literally do it for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, has David taken any trades today? I've given out trade ideas, which one was a winner. We're looking at this 15 minute, whether you guys are gonna take it in or not. I'm gonna take credit just for the 5 minute because that's the one that I pretty much gave out and commentated on. But once again, if you guys do want to be entering off the 15 minute, by all means, be my guest. Just know the risk behind it, right? Obviously, look to target your levels of liquidity below, just in case. But yeah. Now let me kind of put this out real quick. Do I wait for a candle closure? No, I do not do candle closures. I kind of feel like candle closures are pretty useless. It doesn't really mean anything. So yeah, I just do breakouts with aggression in the markets. All right, let me see something real quick. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, I'm back, guys. My bad. Let's see. Dude, I'm done for today. This PA, dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Need another life insurance policy, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you guys, like, I like the way that the 15-minute is looking like, and if you guys want to take it, by all means, do it. But just know the risk behind it. It's just like a really, really hard. It's just the price action that we're in right now. It's really hard to trade, no matter if the setup looks perfect or not. It's the overall volume and the momentum in the market. It's just really unstable. We're getting very unstable price, which is why this 5-minute inverse, it was a good one, but a very messy trade. Which is why I've been telling you guys, it's just been messy overall. Um, oh my, yo, I just opened up the profit channel. There's a lot more profits than I expected. Holy, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, oh no, it was only. Oh, it's because people were typing. I was about to say. Okay, still not bad though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, was the indicator called on TradeView? It's currently not out yet, bro. Once it's out, I'll let you guys know. But for now, we're pretty much just back testing it and all that good stuff. Have a good weekend, everyone. I'm gonna get off this shit. Dude, yeah, bro. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Why is Friday PE so bad? Bro, it's just any day can be bad, to be honest. It's just a coincidence. And it's not that it's bad, it's volatile. It's just that when news comes out, it typically acts like this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get off to better cash than red. Oh, bro, you ended up saying cash, bro. No problem. Break even. Yeah. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. But yeah. By the way, for the people that ended up entering off the 5-minute time frame, are you guys some way somehow still in this trade, or no? No. I'm assuming no for most people. No. Out. Got out of the 1-to-1. Okay, yeah. So a lot of you guys, pretty much everyone is out of the 5-minute. Off for the day. Yeah, dude. This today is crazy. Let me check up on YouTube. Let me see how my YouTube chat is doing. Good morning, David. Hey, good morning, guys. Let me see. Okay, but. I mean, on the 15, pray for me. Dude, draw looks clear to the downside, yes. All I'm gonna say is, bro, expect some downs. I mean, expect some pullbacks, bro. Like I said before, I really want to suggest this trade all that much. Although I do like the setup, it's just that that price is just very, very, very unstable for today. So obviously expect some pullbacks here and there and all that good stuff. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this one goes overall. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna stick to the 5-minute, the one that I really like laid out and everything. But this 15-minute can also work. We just need a little bit more momentum. You know what I mean? It's just not the cleanest. It's very, very choppy. A lot of buying, a lot of selling all over the place. So yeah. Oh, not on the 15-minute. Oh, you mean 15 micros? Wait, off the 5-minute or off the 15-minute time frame? I don't know, bro. I'm getting confused already, bro. If the candle closes below, or if the candle closes above the 10 a.m. open, be careful. Once again, guys, I don't really believe in candle closes. Like, I don't know. I feel like candle closes don't really mean anything. Why is the indicator saying we haven't gotten the MSS? Because the indicator works based off, okay, no, under the MSS, we still have to backtest it a little bit. Like we have I think it's called the logic. It's built, like it has the idea on what to look for, but it's not built all the way to really look for like the correct MSS. So we still need to work on that, obviously. But the MSS model is the least of our worries because it's like, yes, you could use it and it'll look amazing behind a trade, but it's like the last thing that you look for before a trade is confirmed. You know what I mean? It's like the last in line. You know what I mean? So we're still working on it. Obviously, like I said, the indicator is obviously still not out because we're still working on it. But the next thing that we're working on is going to be obviously the MSS model because we do need to improve it a little bit. Because obviously here we do have the MSS model, right? We went from creating the main low, higher low, higher low, higher highs, and higher highs into taking out the objective to the upside to then creating the main high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. So yes, here the MSS status should be confirmed, but it's not. Right, so yeah, we do need to fix. We need to start working on that and on all that stuff. But that's why the indicator is not out yet because it's not fully ready. Let me see. Candle closes are more relevant to other strategies. I wouldn't say for fair value gap entries. Well, the thing is, to me, I just don't really agree on candle closes because it doesn't really confirm anything. What a candle is, it's just like a way for you to read like price in a organized way in the markets. Like if you look at the 5-minute time frame, you're pretty much just organizing every price that happened in the range of each 5-minute candle. You get what I'm saying? So if a candle closes on a 5-minute time frame above or below a set level, it doesn't really mean that it's confirmed. Like it's just like, you guys understand, because and the reason I feel like I'm able to talk about this is because I used to trade based off candle closes, and the only thing it did for me was give me late entries. Because yes, there will be times where I would enter off a 5-minute bullish rally gap or an inverse off a 5-minute bullish rally gap, and dude, we're ripping up, and I'm like, guys, don't enter yet because we're waiting for the candle to close to be confirmed. When the whole time all we were doing was getting straight buying pressure, and by the time the candle closed, we were at the price target. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like bro, honestly, you're better off working based off of reactions in the market, like real-time reactions based off aggression and momentum and everything, rather than a candle close, which doesn't mean anything. And like I said, in most cases, you're either gonna get a very late entry or it just doesn't confirm anything at all, and the next candle goes back red and back down below your entry. You get what I'm saying? So to me, bro, I don't really find candle closes really useful at all. I really don't think it works. I don't think the market works off that. Because let's say, for example, right, we're about to break out and banks are buying in and everything. You think banks are going to be waiting for a 5-minute close? No, it's really not. It doesn't confirm anything. But that's my opinion. You know what I mean? I've used it for myself, and that's the experience that I've gotten behind that 5-minute candle close or 15-minute candle close. It takes too long. It doesn't confirm anything. And overall, it will do more cons than pros. You know what I mean? But hey, if you're trading another strategy and it needs a candle close, by all means do it. I'm just speaking from my experience trading my strategy with the candle close. You know what I mean? Candle closes tell the story. Well, dude, to a certain extent, of course. To a certain extent, because look, let's say, for example, right? Candle closes tell the story. Right here. Right? We close. Let me turn off the indicator real quick. Look, right here. Huge buying candle. Huge buying candle to the upside. We closed above the London high, the Asia high, and we also closed above this external high, right? We closed above. So ideally, shouldn't everything here be bullish because buyers are, buyers stepped in all the way here. We closed above the London, we closed above the Asia, we closed above the external, and we closed as a full buying candle. So shouldn't the story be telling us that we're gonna close higher into the all-time highs? Well, ideally, yes. But look, you're not invincible to fake outs because 1 second we're getting bought up and the next second we went all the way right back down below where we opened up at. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and the 15-minute, yeah, unfortunately that 15-minute didn't work. Like I said, I didn't really suggest the 15-minute. I'm not trying to be like, yo, like, obviously. But yeah, no, it was a messy one. It was a messy one. No, because that was open manipulation. No, what I'm not trying to say like based off open. I'm just trying to say in general, if you wait for a candle close, it doesn't make you invincible to any fake outs. The same way that you can get faked out from trading a breakout or whatever you're trading before the candle close, it will be the same case on the next candle. The same thing can happen. I mean, it's just happening a little bit later in the market, a few seconds later or a few minutes later, right? It doesn't really confirm anything. But like I said, you guys can debate with me. all you guys want. I'm open to hearing feedback and everything. Maybe with your strategy it works. Like I said, I'm just speaking from my own experience in the markets and everything. By trading candle closes back then, I was quick to take it out of my strategy because it just wouldn't work. Let me see. We're still bullish. We haven't closed below the candle to invalidate it. That's why we're pushing to yesterday's high. Well, yesterday's high is all-time highs. No. Yeah, yesterday we did break all-time highs, did we not? Wait, no, that was Wednesday. But all in all, bro, this market is extremely choppy right now. So honestly, bro, if you guys are still in here, man, it's better to start getting off the markets, bro. Because yeah, this market is not really respecting anything on the 5 minute. It's not doing much at all. So for those that were able to catch the 5 minute trade, you guys, I mean, well, to be fair, we have 500 people here now. We have 444, so you guys are pretty much good to get off. Like, yeah, this market is not going to do much. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes just in case we do form something, but I really doubt it. We don't have a setup anywhere. We don't have any nearby confirmations, so the likelihood, I think that's the word, of us getting a setup is pretty low. Give it to me straight, Doc. You trading next week with red news every day? Yes, red news every day doesn't really like bother me too much. I will try to find a way to trade, whether it's before or after the red folder. Now, keep in. Oh, wait. So red news every day next week. This news doesn't count. 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 PPI does not count. Unemployment claims do not count. Powell speaking, yes, that counts. CPI does not count. None of these count. Why am I saying they do not count? Remember, the US government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Remember, yeah, the government is still shut down. So yes, next week we have so much news coming in, but it's going to be delayed once again because the government remains shut down. Now, we don't know if the government is going to be back up in 5 minutes from now or in a week from now or next week. We don't know. But for now, this news that we have set for next week is not going to be important. We're not going to really be using it at all. All right, until the government is back up. So it's just going to be delayed pretty much. Exactly. The reason it's all coming out next week is because it's being pushed due to the market shutdown. Exactly. It's being delayed. All right, so it's all going to come out once the government is back up. It's all this news is going to come out all in 1 week. Would you ever use a limit order at the inverse of a gap entry? Though, for the most part, no. But if you really like a setup and news is about to come out and you feel like it's gonna impulse below the fair value gap, but you really want to enter, then in that case, yes, you would use a limit order. But for the most part, it's all preference. To be honest, just it's really all preference. Whether you like it or not. You're saying that you had a hesitation today on the momentum and got a little bit of a late/bad entry. So if you feel like it'll make your entries a little bit better because you feel like you hesitate a lot, then yeah, you could use limit orders because regardless, you're gonna enter off the inverse, right? But for me, I feel like I'm more of a manual type of guy. I like to, hey bro, take it easy, bro. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. But yeah, I'm more of a guy that likes to enter just on my own. You know what I mean? I don't like setting limit orders because I like to wait for more of an impulse rather than entering exactly from the inverse. I mean, it'll help you avoid a little bit more fake outs, but obviously there's pros and cons. It'll help you avoid fake outs, but also give you a little bit of a later entry. I mean, but it'll be more confirmed as well. Yeah, but it's all at the end of the day, bro. It's all preference. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's Friday. We have some fun, dude. 100%, bro. 100%. I just hit $53,000. Yeah. All you need to do is hit $53,000. Yes. Let me see. I re-entered 2 PAs at break even. One is $300 plus in profit. Not bad. Have a good weekend, James, bro. Have a good weekend. 100%, bro. Take it easy, bro. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you guys are getting off, so I guess that's my cue to get off as well. Now, I mean, to be honest, the market really isn't doing anything either. So yeah, I mean, especially with this chop, I'm not really expecting much in the first place. So yeah, guys, I'm also gonna go ahead and get off. Hopefully, most, if not all of you guys are green for the day off the 5 minute time frame. Although today's market was a little bit choppy, I do have to say it's been a mess. You know what I mean? But regardless, as long as you guys made profits, I'm happy with it. I was able to practice the indicator, which I'm also really happy with. So all in all, I would say it's a pretty nice day, although it was really messy. All right, guys. But obviously, not every day will be easy in the markets. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, God bless you guys, man. And if you guys, not if, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Obviously, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys. Remember, on Tuesday, not Monday, because Mondays the markets are closed. So enjoy your long weekend. Go enjoy your weekend. Obviously, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace. Does the indicator work with the ES? Yes, it does. All right, guys. But anyways, I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll be active in the chat just in case you guys have any questions. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys are able to enjoy the stream, man. Obviously, like I said, today has been quite a bit of a messy day with the price action. But nonetheless, we ended up catching a beautiful, maybe not beautiful, but we ended up catching a green trade on NQ for about 35 points. Actually, ended up running a little bit lower, but that's before everyone got stopped at a break even. So if you guys are green on the day, obviously, congrats. I'm really happy for you guys. And I'm seeing a lot of you guys in the chat are saying that you guys weren't able to catch a trade due to the 2-minute delay on YouTube. So if you guys do want to get access to the live trading without any delays, guys, I do offer it over in the premium. So if you guys are interested, you guys can always join the premium with this code right over here to get 60% off any premium upgrade. All right, guys, let me go ahead and show you guys right here. Let me go ahead and put it here. 1 sec. Let me kind of get the link here. Yeah, if you guys do want to join the premium with this code, it will apply the 60% off code off any premium upgrade, whether you want to join the monthly, the 3-month, or even the lifetime. It will be 60% off with code winning. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Obviously, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Remember, once again, the markets are closed on Monday for Columbus Day. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Peace out.